you look at Wesley Gonzales also playing well recently for Ateneo.
And partner, you mentioned slight advantage, but you know, as one line would say, even though it's slightly better, it's still better. And UE is able to beat Ateneo twice on those slight differences: offense, field goal shooting, rebounds, and turnover. Slight, but still better than Ateneo.
Well, you know what they say, those little things, they add up to big things, and they add up to victories eventually. Larry Fonacier and the other Ateneans, they will have their hands full trying to keep in step with the, you know, he is the reincarnation of Alan K. Dick in the UE camp, and what can we say? We shall call him the Big J today because he has really put up big-time numbers for UE.
No question. Of course, UE is responsible for the Big J. That's Senator Robert Jaworski. Version in the year 2000, 22 points per ball game, games which they won. In games they lost, 15.5 points per ball game. So you know where the Big J, James Yap, goes, the Red Warriors would follow. So it's important for James Yap to play game early, go on with his numbers, and continue the winning streak for the UE Red Warriors.
You know, James Yap, he has had 3 games wherein he scored 30-plus points. So you know this guy is a scoring machine. And there's another scoring machine, this time on the Ateneo side, Wesley Gonzales, and he has been quite responsible for this 5-game winning streak of the Blue Eagles.
Well, he was made better in the last game against LaSalle. You know, it's really true to say that, you know, Gonzales, he plays well. Ateneo has a great chance of winning a ball game, and we expect to come out. You know, I saw him coming out. Look at that, the last 5 games, 15 points per game. Now, that's a lot. But against UE, the games that they lost, less than 4 points per ball game. Now, Wesley's special if Ateneo wants to extend the series this Sunday.
Okay, so we'll bring you this ball game between UE and Ateneo. Coach Joel Banal wants to go to the finals for the first time as coach of the Ateneo Blue Eagles, and he's matching wits with Boise Zamar, who played in the last UE team to win the championship in the UAAP. Red Warriors versus Blue Eagles coming right up.
And now starting for squad number 2, Red Warriors. At center number 6, Alvarez. And number 10, Ronald Tubid. Our first 11, J.R. Artadi. And number 16, Artadi.
Coach Joel Banal, his first time in the UAAP Final Four. Boise Zamar, his team almost made it last year, but they lost to a playoff to the NU Bulldogs. And the second game of this year's Final Four is underway.
Just how many decibels are we getting from the way the crowd is really anticipating this big game for UE and the Ateneo.
And here's the steal, and the Warriors are on the scoreboard.
Ateneo better be careful. Artadi's watching out. He read the pass perfectly to begin hostilities in favor of the Warriors.
Blue Eagles start off with Epok Kimpo, Rich Alvarez, Larry Fonacier, Jack Chia, and Rico Villanueva. Fonacier, 10 on the shot clock. Fonacier, baseline, block. And there's a foul according to referee Pascual.
Well, it could be on J.R. Estrada. Him first foul on J.R.
Check this out, the steal. Artadi, one of the league leaders in steals, going all the way for that fast connection, fast break from Flo Bandico, making great things possible.
Well, partner, looking at the lineup of the UE Red Warriors, Canaleta rookie starting for Boise Zamar, test of his character in this game against the Ateneo Blue Eagles.
Larry Fonacier is a 77% free throw, and he makes 2 out of 2 to tie the ball game. UE enjoying a twice-to-beat advantage, and that is so big. You know, when you're matching up 2 teams of equal strength.
Oh, yes. To win twice is really a tough task for Ateneo.
Ronald Tubid on the right side. Warriors start off with Tubid, Estrada, Paul Artadi, Nino Canaleta, and James Yap. And Epoquipo trying to hold on to Paul Artadi. Commits his first foul. First foul against Ateneo. Nearly a minute having gone by here in the first period. And there's a Kimpo, one-on-one against Artadi. Oh, quick hands by Artadi. An absolute defensive gem by the fourth-year guard. Here's James Yap. Momentarily loses the ball. Over to Artadi and they will set up. Here's Tubid on the right side. Over to J.R. Estrada. Estrada, yes, gets the hook shot. Let's go to Patty Laurel with her scouting report on the Ateneo.
Yes, the Ateneo Blue Eagles will do just about anything to make sure that this is not the last game that they'll have for the season. Coach Joel now demands them to have consistency in their intensity to make sure this is not the seesaw game, that they give their best all the way throughout the game. They also have to keep a close eye on James Yap and make sure that he carries easily. Back to you guys.
Here's Artadi with a spin, with a pass, Tubid. Oh, he was bothered by the defense of Villanueva. Tubid one more try, and the Warriors are not giving up on their plays.
Very relentless. Tubid missed the shot, but again, it is the ability of Artadi to be able to crack down the defense, make the handoff, and UE has intensity going for the early going of this ball game.
Still over 7 minutes remaining in the first. Chia over Rico. Alvarez with a drop step, and someone held on to Villanueva that time.
Quickly, Rico made the turn, recognizing that there's going to be a double team. That's going to be team foul number 2 against UE.
Here's that spin by Artadi. And then Tubid going nowhere that time against a tough defense of Villanueva. Brought to you by Rexona. Your 24-hour best defense against odor and wetness. Rexona won't let you down. Villanueva is playing in his last year for Ateneo, and this is his last chance to give the Ateneans a championship in men's basketball.
They'll do anything to keep it going from the crowd. Let's take a look at Arnold Booker, free throws partner. We're going to watch Rico Villanueva's free throws. It's going to be very crucial in the game for Ateneo, and he just made 1 of 2.
Warriors up by 3. Here's Artadi. On the right side, Tubid. They want to swing it over to James Yap, who is being shadowed by Chia. That is a critical matchup in the backcourt. Here's Canaleta against Villanueva, the rookie against the veteran, and he commits traveling.
Difficult situation for Canaleta. He was being bodied up by Rico Villanueva, took steps, giving the ball back to the Ateneans.
This matchup has been so close that although UE won both games, they won by a total of 4 points. It's been that close. Kimpo to Fonacier. Fonacier floats a pass to Chia. Chia. Kimpo now to Fonacier. 7 on the shot clock. Kimpo kick out. Chia for a long try. Hit it right. Rebound by Estrada. Let's go to Vanessa Febre on the UE bench.
Yes, guys, the Warriors are looking to extinguish the hopes of the Eagles. They wouldn't want to give the Ateneo a chance to push this one into another game and face unnecessary problems. They have gone through excruciating work all season long, and they want nothing less than the coveted championship title. Coach Boise and the guys are expecting a full-blown tug-of-war between the two teams this afternoon. Nico and Randy, back to you.
Well, it's absolutely true. I mean, you do not want to give this team the confidence it needs to beat a team that has twice the beat advantage.
Well, because the pressure will be on for UE if you lose this game against Ateneo. Ateneo will carry the momentum. It will be more difficult for UE to be able to come back and win a game on Sunday. But certainly, they have other plans, and so far, UE's plan is working. They have a 5-point advantage over Ateneo.
Under 7 minutes to play. Here's Kimpo to Fonacier. Fonacier, he can't shoot. Fonacier with a drive. Out to Chia. Chia to Alvarez. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Chia. Back to Alvarez. 6 on the shot clock. Alvarez nowhere to go. He fires a 3, and he makes the 3.
Obvious shot there. But I don't think Joel was even happy with that shot. That wasn't really a big one, but 3 points nevertheless for Ateneo, and within 2 points.
But now shouting, get that ball. Here's Ronald Tubid with a pull-up. It's a bit too strong. That time by Estrada, but he could not save the ball. As you check out this Lipton Iced Tea three-pointer, there's the fake, and he fires, brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP.
Well, it's coming in handy, the three-point shot of Rich Alvarez, though not really. I don't think for Coach Koy Banal, that would be a first option for him.
Tap out there by James Yap. A huge red army behind us.
You notice it right behind us.
Oh yes, the Warriors have come in full force.
I don't think there are classes in UE today, the way these people have gone to the stadium.
Easy two there for Villanueva, and he has 3 points today. And now the ball game is tied. It's our second deadlock of the ball game. Artadi, oh, fantastic!
Oh, you know, he is moving smoothly in this quarter. Paul Artadi, 2 steals and a fantastic layup.
And he has 4 points in this ball game. Back to a 2-point. Kimpo with a jumper. Short. Estrada with another rebound. You know, that's one battle that we would love to watch today. That's the battle of the board.
Oh, yes.
Here's Yap. Trying to go baseline and then loses the ball. You know, he's really being bodied up by Jack Chia.
You know, Chia is so huge for Ateneo.
Well, this man has to be huge for Ateneo today. Rico Villanueva with that power move from Globe Handiford.
Because, you know, partner, Villanueva's really huge for Ateneo. His numbers double-double, but the reason why Ateneo is in the Final Four, I think Jack Chia is responsible for it partly.
Well, Kimpo's three-pointer went in and out. Here's Artadi. Artadi blowing past Kimpo. Layup won't go. Fonacier gets the rebound.
Partner, I think that's a poor decision for Paul Artadi. They don't have the numbers. The issue, give the ball back to Ateneo.
Fonacier for 3!
Well, partner, that's the value of that miss of Artadi. Ateneo comes up with a 5-point swing.
And now they're on top by 1.
Yes!
We really expect this game to go down the wire because that's how both teams have played in their previous 2 meetings. Now here's Canaleta. Villanueva, double team by Fonacier. Artadi over to Tubid. Tubid for a 3, and it doesn't go in. Villanueva with a rebound. We're approaching the 4-minute mark of the first period. Alvarez on the right side. There's a cut by Villanueva. Villanueva down low, and he cannot be stopped.
Well, no team on Rico Villanueva. Good entry pass there over Canaleta. Big test for the rookie. So far, Rico on the upper hand.
Warriors down by 3. Yap can't get the ball. It's with Artadi. Now to Yap. Yap ball fake, and he fires and he misses. And the rebound goes to Estrada. Estrada down low, and loose ball is with, it will stay with UE.
That's a big break there for UE. I don't think Yap is comfortably shooting over Jack Chia at this point. He was hurrying up his shot, but then no hurry.
Alvarez gives it back to Fonacier for the 3, brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP, and it's a 3-point lead for the Ateneans with over 3 minutes to go in the first period. You know, I understand Recto is a virtual ghost right now because they're all here. All the UE students are here. Good afternoon, everyone. Miko Halili with Randy Sakdalan as we the Final Four from the Big Dome. Wesley Gonzales has checked in the ball game along with Sonny Tadeo, and he immediately gives up the foul as he is tasked to shadow James Yap.
This is the side of Ateneo. I don't think you guys declared holiday yet.
Paul Tanchi, one of the many spectators in the game. Here's Alminario, fall away. Paulo Hubalde, nice move there. Loose ball picked up by Arnold Booker. Being chased down by LA. Tenorio who's back after missing 5 games. Here's Ubalde. Blocked by Villanueva. Tadeo trying to save it, but he was stepping on the line.
You know, defensive stops her, but Ateneo unable to get that leather back to them.
Check out this defensive play brought to you by Rexona. There's the block. Your best defense against odor and wetness, Rexona. It won't let you down. 3 minutes to go in the first period. James Yap in the paint outside to Ubalde. Over over to Arnold Bucker. He lost the handle that time, and the ball will sail out in favor of the Blue Eagles.
You know, UE is not looking to shoot from the perimeter. They're trying to beat their guard off the dribble and take it strong to the hoop. You know, one question right now, how is LA Tenorio for Ateneo? He's not played the last games.
Here's Villanueva. Over to Gonzales. Gonzales against Yap. Pull up is no good. Sonny Tadeo fighting for the rebound. They fall down. Loose ball picked up by Ubalde. And it will UE.
Oh my God! Look at the way they scramble for that letter.
They're fighting. These two teams are both fighting for the chance to meet the De La Salle Green Archers in the best of 3 finals.
Look at the way they're trying to get to that letter. Fonacier was saying, no, Booker was, his hands were on my legs, all of them.
Ubalde, he has played brilliantly in the last 3 games of UE.
That's why he's early off to play. He scored 2 points. His confidence level very high. UE is still down by a point though.
Well, for those who watched or who have been watching Ateneo's practices, they say Tenorio is shooting well. At that time, Villanueva steps, and the ball goes back to UE as we enter this timeout. Warriors are within 1 point with less than 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back after this short break. UAAP join the UAAP trivia game and get a chance to win 100,000 pesos weekly or a Nokia 3350 daily. Text in UA and send to 2331 for Globe subscribers. Coach Franz Pumare, he can relax because his team is in the finals. They won over USD earlier by quite a convincing margin. James Yap, now shadowed by Tadeo. Yap over to Booker down low.
And they continue attacking the shaded area, the UE Red Warriors, showing no fear of the defense of Villanueva.
And the lead is back with UE. And Arnold Booker is tagged with a foul in the backcourt. That's his first 13 foul against the Red Warriors.
Well, these two teams, after LaSalle's 13-game winning streak, UE registered 8-game winning streak. Ateneo registered 5-game winning streak. Oh!
Well, Tenorio stumbled that time in an easy layup for Paulo Ubalde.
You're right about Paulo Ubalde, partner. He's showing his, rejuvenated his game back. And UE is the top by 3.
Fonacier, top of the key to Tadeo. On the move, kick out for Fonacier. Fonacier over to, Tenorio over to Fonacier. And now, the UE crowd saying that there should not have been a foul, but there is a foul.
That's on Masbang.
Watch this again. Here's Tenorio. He will find Fonacier under the basket. There's the pass.
And there's a foul given by Masbang. First foul on Masbang.
And that's the 4th team foul against the Red Warriors, sending Larry Fonacier to the free throw line.
I have to get used to watching Ateneo with Tenorio back in the fold for Coach Joel Banal.
That's absolutely true.
Partner, when you see those passes again coming in, the players, you know that LA Tenorio is in the ball game for Coach Joel Banal. Down by 2 points are the Blue Eagles, 16-14.
And Andrew Cruz checks in for Larry Fonacier. Cruz had 10 points off the bench against the Lasalites last Saturday. 1:01 to go in the first period. Warriors holding on to a 1-point lead. Booker to RJ Masbang. They're having trouble looking for Yap. 8 on the shot clock. Booker calls the play. Booker over to Alminario. Booker with a rebound, but there's a foul in the paint.
So Sonny Tadeo committing that foul on that handoff given by Booker. Number 1 on Sonny Tadeo.
And that's a 4th team foul against the Blue Eagles.
Leaping replaces James Yap. Yap has he scored, partner? I don't recall him hitting a field goal. Nothing for James Yap. But UE is still in good hands at this point. They have a 1-point lead over Ateneo and 2 free throws awaiting Alminario.
Jason Alminario coming out of Laguna. And quite steady at 76% from the line. This UE front line, it's not a big name front line. They don't have a Villanueva or an Espiritu, but they work so hard banging bodies under the basket.
And a partner, I think that's the character of their coach, Boise Samar. Maybe not as a big name, but he knows his basketball. He works hard on it. And you can feel the spirit of UE in the face of Coach Boise Samar.
Blue Eagles down by 3. Time running out in the first. Gonzales trying to go to Villanueva. Tadeo saves the ball. Here's Tenorio. Won't take the baseline J. And his pass not received there by Gonzales. Maybe even the Ateneans themselves having trouble getting used to the fact that LA is back.
Yes, partner. I think that's a valid point. When you have an LA Tenorio, you better be ready to catch those passes because he'll be looking for you. And I don't think Wesley was ready that time.
9 seconds to go in the first. Booker going one-on-one against Andrew Cruz. Booker trying to go to Alminario. Alminario gets the loose ball and he doesn't get the layup. One more try, still won't go in. And the time runs out here in what has been a very physical, a very fast first quarter between two teams who are determined to make it to the finals. UE is on top by 3. 18-15, they enjoy a twice to beat advantage here in the Final Four. James Yap and the Red Warriors hope to return to the finals against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Back here in the Big Dome as you look at the Red Army of UE. Here to cheer on the Red Warriors who are one win away from returning to the UAAP Finals. Start of the second quarter, Blue Eagles have Cruz, Tadeo, Gonzales, Alvarez, and Tenorio. The Warriors have Booker, Hubalde, Omiping, Masbang, and Alminario. This is a scrappy 5 for UE. LA Tenorio, after missing 5 games, is back for Ateneo and he hits a 3.
That would be a confidence-building shot for LA Tenorio. 3-point shot. Game is tied at 18 to begin the second period.
Hubalde leaving Tenorio behind. Here's steal there, and now it's completed. Here's Tenorio on the front court, over to Andrew Cruz for the net. Yes!
Hey, you guys are running. The Blue Eagles are running, partner. And Tenorio with an assist to Andrew Cruz.
Hubalde to RJ Masbang.
You know, partner, both teams showing a little of what they've got so far. No backing down. UE is running their plays in transition. LA Tenorio is back for the Blue Eagles. 20-all is the count.
Over a minute has gone by in this period. Gonzales to Alvarez on the right side. Andrew Cruz wants to post up Paulo Hubalde. Over to Sunny Tadeo.
Again, partner, crisp passes coming in. Recognizing, you see the maturity of Ateneo very much in display here in the second period.
Booker and Andrew Cruz, they collide. Offensive foul on Arnold Booker.
You know, we gotta watch this one. Cruz and Arnold Booker.
Watch this. Andrew Cruz, or rather Tenorio for the 3. Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP.
Substitution for UE. Leaping and Valdez sits down again. And
You know,
yeah, partner.
I have a feeling that Joel Banal does not want Tenorio and Artadi on the floor at the same time.
Oh, well, thank you. He's splitting up the matchup of Kimpo and Artadi. He wants to keep it that way. Maybe later in the second half, we'll see that matchup, Rico.
Eagles up by 2. Here's Alvarez to Wesley Gonzales. He fakes, he fires, he scores!
Good decision for Wesley. Try to inch him closer. First basket for him. And the lead goes to Ateneo. They have a 4-point lead over UE.
Ronald Tubid playing in his last year for the Red Warriors. Here's Artadi against Kimpo. Artadi over to RJ Masbang.
I believe that there was an open lay for RJ Masbang to be able to scoot that layup. Something's wrong with the defense of Ateneo. Unable to switch correctly.
Still a 2-point lead for Ateneo. Kimpo setting up the offense with 11 on the shot clock. Here's Alvarez against Alminario. Alvarez dribbling that ball away to Sunny Tadeo. Tadeo. Oh, dangerous pass. Alvarez. And there was a breakdown on that half-court set for the Blue Eagles.
When Tadeo was isolated with Alvarez on that left side, you know something's going wrong. And there was pressure on the offense of Ateneo. Canaleta comes back for UE while Villanueva replaces Tadeo on the side of the Blue Eagles.
And so the Red Warriors will have another chance to tie the game with over 7 minutes to go in the first half. Artadi. Bounce pass for James Yap. RJ Masbang, strong move. And they call a foul on Masbang.
Partner, yes. It's on Masbang. He tried to sneak through from under, and that's a second foul on Masbang. And team foul reads, UA's got 2 team fouls, Ateneo has none, with 7:16 remaining in the second period.
Blue Eagles come into this ball game as the 3rd seeded team. And here's Alvarez for a 3.
Oh, that's number 2 partner for Rich Alvarez. That's gonna make you think, are you gonna go out and put a hand on the face of Rich Alvarez to prevent him from scoring another 3?
James Yap over to Canaleta. Canaleta over to Tubid. Offensive foul on Canaleta. You know, Canaleta really has a problem of picking up too many fouls in the first half.
You know, second foul of Canaleta. He was thinking of bringing down that ball, but his momentum carried him to Andrew Cruz. Too late a pass, turnover.
Meantime, Alvarez, all his points have come from the 3-point area. Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Under 7 minutes to play in the second period. Here's Villanueva with the basketball, and his passes have deflected and stolen by Yap. Over to Tubid, and Tubid skying high.
Oh boy. He was airborne, and no way that Team Po can stop that shot of Tubid, but from a turnover, they score.
There's a foul, and the basket counts. You know, Artadi has the quickest hands on this UE lineup.
Third steal for Artadi, but this is something else.
Meantime, Tubid skying high earlier, brought to you by Globe Antiphone, making great things possible. And the Blue Eagles, you know, they're really having problems with the quick hands of Paul Artadi.
Well, they're showing him the ball. You don't try to tempt Artadi to try and steal that ball off from you. Artadi, at least 3 steals for Artadi. What's his number, partner, in terms of steals for Paul Artadi?
You know, Artadi is averaging 3 steals per ball game.
And he's done that here in the first half. And scoring for UE, the Warriors now on top 20. Oh no, it's tied at 27.
This is our 5th deadlock of the afternoon. Here's Andrew Cruz over to Kimpo. Kimpo does not want to shoot. Here's the cut by Andrew Cruz. Back to Kimpo for 3. You know, Kimpo can't buy a basket here in the first half. Here's Chia, and they will reset. Ball game tied at 27. Over to Alvarez for 3. That won't go, offline. Long rebound by Cruz. Back to Alvarez. New shot clock for Ateneo.
And partner Ateneo going to Alvarez, almost had a 24-second violation going against them at last play.
Here's Villanueva, 12 on the shot clock. Double team over to Chia for the open jumper. No. And Estrada gets that loose ball, and that's a foul. That's a foul on Villanueva.
You know, big play there. Rico, is that number 2 on Villanueva? Yes, that's number 2 on Villanueva. Hustle play there, going UA's way. Look at the way Estrada went for that ball and tried to push it to Tubid as soon as he could. And there's Villanueva's legs tripping.
That was
Tubid.
clear. That was clear. And it happened in front of referee Pascual. You know, UE, they won their first round meeting mainly because they out-hustled the Ateneans. And here's Artadi to RJ Masbang. Ball bounces out. Tubid loses the ball. And last touch on the Warriors. Here's more on the Warriors from Vanessa.
Yes, guys. Coach Boise said that it's perfectly normal to be excited, but it's definitely abnormal to be afraid. He said that whoever's afraid of his team would have to sit beside him on the bench. Coach Boise also pointed out earlier that the 5-game winning streak of the Ateneo is due to the rebounding story. The Warriors must now dominate the boards, box out, focus on their defense, and once they get the ball, they must look to run on their offense. Back to Miko and Randy.
Well, Boise Zamar, really one of the more serious motivators in the UAAP. Villanueva trying to go baseline, quickly double team. His pass almost stolen. Here's Alvarez over to Fonacier for 3. Short. You know, Warriors really winning the battle of the boards.
Yes, partner, they're boxing out Villanueva.
And Artadi is just dancing around the defenders, and he was trying to go for a steal, but he is called for a foul.
But he tried to retrieve that leather. When he missed that shot, he tried to get it back. First foul on Paul Artadi. But you're right in pointing out, you know, UE Red Warriors following to the letter. The reporter Vanessa go for the rebound.
Ball game is tied at 27, under 5 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back after this timeout. If you're hungry for updates on the UAAP games, as you look at the Hans Montenegro, he hails from the Ateneo. Just type UAAP space help and send to 23666. And if you want to know the score, key in UAAP space score and send to 23666. The score is 27-all with time remaining 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the second period.
And James Yap was called for the foul. Might be critical for UE. We mentioned the fortunes of UE could reside on the shoulders of James Yap. So far, he's a non-factor offensively for UE. Rebound story partner 14-7. UE has the advantage over Ateneo. Hard work paying, but this man, I was talking about Jack Chia partner. He's very significant this year for the Ateneo Blue Eagles. He's worked so hard to earn his position and his playing time for the Blue Eagles. Right now, he just put Ateneo on top 28-27. Could be more. Yep, 2 more points up for the Blue Eagles over the Red Warriors. Oh, here's the matchup partner. Now it's Tenorio and Artadi.
Two of the quickest point guards in the UAAP. Here's James, guarded by Chia, double team by Alvarez, but he still scores the 2.
You can't pull back when James Yap is onto his right side. That's his strong side, and he's just continuing to score.
Alvarez quickly to Chia. Chia. Villanueva with a rebound. Out to Alvarez. Ball game tied at 29. Chia with the rebound. Chia lob pass. Villanueva is blocked, but there's a foul. According to referee Torres.
That play would not be possible if not for Jack Chia being able to hold out that offensive board. Tubid will collect his foul. Villanueva will be tested at the free throw line. There's Jack Chia partner. See, he'll give the pass.
Could have actually gone for the shot. But there's a foul by Tubid.
He realizes exactly what is his role for the Blue Eagles, with Jack Chia. The little things he would do, and he would give it to the big name, the most senior player, Rico Villanueva.
Although they are both playing in their final year for Ateneo. Foul was on Tubid is first, and the Warriors are in the penalty, while Ateneo only has 2 team fouls.
Minado is replaced by Booker. So expect a speedier Warrior on the floor right now for Coach Boise Samar.
Villanueva, his woes from the free throw line continue this season. 63% from the line. And he makes a second. Let's go to Patty Laurel from the Ateneo bench.
Yes, Coach Joel Banal wants the Ateneo Blue Eagles to play smart and wise basketball. By this we means that they should be careful in taking their shots. They have to be wise in their options, and also they have to be working extra hard in getting those rebounds and avoiding their useless fouls. Back to you, Mika and Randy.
Thank you, Patty. Alvarez giving up a foul that time. Estrada is a one-man rebounding crew out there. First foul against Alvarez, third team foul against Ateneo. Estrada now with 5 rebounds.
And he's just hooking them out of play. Estrada, when Rico Villanueva helps out with that shot of Artadi, that frees up Estrada to get that offensive board. He's got 2 boards in that play and a chance to pull UE 30 all, and he wants to play for Ateneo.
Well, he'll get to play next year. Paolo Bugia suffered from an ACL injury in the PBL along with Magnum Membrere.
That's really a tough situation for Joel Banal to begin the...
Again, another offensive rebound. Oh, that ball rolls out. Chia gets the rebound finally, but he's in the backcourt, scooting down court. Will he go all the way? He goes all the way. It bounces out, but there's a foul.
So appreciate the energy of Jack Chia. He got the ball, went court to court, get the foul of Paul Artadi.
Second foul against Artadi. The foul will send Chia back to the stripe.
The US committed 17 fouls here in the second period. Ateneo's only committed 3 and 26 remaining.
Check Chia. Chia, the pride of Zamboanga. He actually grew up playing tennis. And here he is, one of the main stars of the Ateneo team, and he has 4 points today.
Players who came from tennis have very good lateral movement, and Chia certainly showing that it comes in very handy defensively speaking.
Alvarez with a near steal. Players diving for the loose ball. Here's J.R. Estrada. Over to Arnold Booker. Booker from the left side. He goes to Artadi for the tray. And Villanueva collars the rebound. Under 3 minutes to play. Alvarez gets the ball back. It will go to Ateneo.
Hey! You want fun basketball? This is much more than what you're asking for.
You know, Rich Alvarez was practically kissing the hardwood. He saw that ball. What am I going to do?
Look at him,
I'm
partner.
going to hit it on the foot of James Yap and give the ball back to my team. That's lying down on the job.
Literally speaking, partner.
Blue Eagles up by 2. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Villanueva spins to nowhere. Goes to Fonacier. 7 on the shot clock. Fonacier making a move. Chia on the right side. Chia fires and it goes in.
He has an advantage over Booker. You have to pay attention to what he can do. Ateneo's on top by 4.
James Yap. He has been doing the tango with Chia here in the first half. 11 on the shot clock. James Yap going baseline. You know, James Yap has realized that Ateneo will not give him the outside shot, so he has to find other ways to score.
That time, Chia committing the foul, but maybe good idea for Chia. He's making James Yap go to his left. His strong side is the right side, and you know maybe that's an uncomfort zone for James Yap, but still a foul given up.
Oh, that time Tubid just overpowers Larry Fonacier as we enter this timeout. Blue Eagles holding on to a 2-point advantage with 2:17 to go in the first half. Picha Sabirin, our colleague from the NCAA. And there's Mr. Bobong Velez, still around despite his team. And Mike Cortez also hanging around. LaSalle already in the finals after winning over USD 97-84. So LaSalle is back in the finals for the 9th consecutive time. Here's James Yap. Oh, his pass almost stolen by Fonacier. Lucky break there that Fonacier could not hold on to the loose ball.
Lucky really is the word there. Yap doesn't know what to do. And lucky Fonacier was last touch. You know, Yap better focus on himself offensively. He must be looking for a shot, but he's looking to pass. Very indecisive.
We're approaching the 2-minute mark, and finally Fonacier steals that basketball, leading the break, going behind the back, going all the way. It bounces out. Put back is no good. Oh, tough break there for Fonacier. Did everything but score. Now here's Arnold Booker. Tubid no go. Artadi gets the 2 points.
You know, a lot of red guys there for UE. That's why they were able to score.
Ball game tied anew. Steal there by Booker. Bad pass by Fonacier. Booker still in the backcourt. Here's James Yap for the open three. It rattles out. And Estrada, basket won't count. Foul called downstairs on Andrew Cruz.
Is it on Cruz, partner? Oh yes, it's on Andrew Cruz, but again, the hustle play of UE, partner. Just quicker at this point against Ateneo. First foul on Andrew Cruz. And that's going to be a penalty situation for Ateneo. 2 free throws for Estrada, or it will be a Tubid. Kimpo replaces LA Tenorio.
I think the Warriors, they have set the tone for this game. They're
yes.
going to play feisty, whether you like it or not.
And they're just forcing Ateneo to play it their way so far. You know, it's a different customer. Saturday was a different LaSallian customer that they got, and now they have UE. And seemingly the strategy is different because you're facing a different one. And so far, Estrada, partner, you can't help but appreciate how they're able to get that ball. They are quicker. They're positioning very well against the taller Atenean front line.
Oh, JC Gonzales, Fabian, all looking on. The big man, Danny Francisco, covered the game earlier along with Jude Torquato.
And
there's executive producer, Michelle Koo. And that's our floor director, Danda Panganiban.
And it stops there, partner. It stops there. It stops there. Because I'm next to Danda and you're right next to me. We'll get our camera later, but you know, UE momentum on their side at this point. They have a 2-point advantage, 1:25 remaining here in the second.
2-point lead for the Red Warriors. Gonzales up against Tubid, 2 veterans. here in the UAAP. Time running out here in the first half. Kimpo setting up the play. Here's Gonzales on the left flank. 4 on the shot clock. And there's contact in the paint. Could Alminario.
And that's going to mean 2 free throws for Ateneo. First foul of Alminario. Not a good foul to give. Ateneo was already pressured on that last offensive play for them, and 2 free throws will be given to Alvarez because of the foul committed by Alminario. They're down by 2 points. The Ateneans 36-34.
You know, it has been an arduous slugfest between these two teams. UE, of course, we know they love to run. Ateneo loves to parade their fluid half-court set. But the way the two teams have played this afternoon, it has been a slugfest.
And you know, biggest lead registered by Ateneo was 4. UE at 5. Now it stands at 36 all. You know, it's not going to go far away between these two teams.
It's our 9th deadlock of the afternoon. Under a minute to play in the first half. James Yap hasn't hit from the outside. Now he's double teamed. Oh, he gets free. He shoots. He won't score. Alminari with the offensive rebound. And there's a foul against Kimpo.
You know, again, the quick hands of Paul Artadi. Quicker to the ball. Second foul on Kimpo. Free throws for Paul Artadi. You know, Yap. So it's a matter of concern for Coach Boise Samar. He's hurrying up his shots. Very few occasions that he's free. But now he had to sit down Yap to make him look. 43.5 seconds. Umiping coming in. Maybe for Yap, look over. Lolo, what's the situation? Take your spot. So you're going to be guarded tightly by Coach Joel Banal and the rest of the Blue Eagles.
Paul Artadi is playing in his 4th year for UE. Villanueva on the bench so far with 6 points.
Well, he has to impose his offense later in the second half. He cannot just watch UE clobber him down with a triple and double team.
Remember, he's coming off a game against Asal wherein he scored just 5 points. Although he did provide the solid interior defense, you still want your big man to score the big points in the paint.
But that's very important because that could be a bread and butter play for Ateneo down the stretch.
Eagles down by 1. Chia can't give Ateneo the lead. Alminari with a rebound. Quick passing by the Red Warriors. Tubid saves the ball in the paint. Goes to Artadi. Near steal by Alvarez. Here's Alminario down low. But the layup is short.
Oh, and Alvarez commits a foul. Again, look at the smart plays of UE. Tapping the ball when they cannot. And Alminario, partner, got the ball, got the second foul of Rich Alvarez. Or rather, on Alminario. You know, that's going to be 2 free throws. No, I stand corrected. It's Alvarez who's going to take the 2 free throws instead.
And Tenorio is back in the ball game. So it's a 2-point guard lineup for Coach Joel Banal in the remaining 12 seconds of the first half. Rich Alvarez in the second round game against UE, he just exploded with 30 points.
And you know, he's being watched. He has to make better on that free throw. He just missed it. 37-36 in favor of UE. 12.1 seconds remaining in this exciting, fast-paced second quarter.
And Alvarez missing 2 out of 2. 8 seconds to go. Booker trying to go all the way. Ubalde loses the ball. 3 seconds to go. Alminario commits traveling.
Very much in a hurry to pick up that ball. Could not control it. Chance for Ateneo to make the last heave. 2.6 seconds remaining.
Try to get the lead as they march into the dugout. Gonzales is fast. Here's Alvarez. 1 second to go. Alvarez fires and it doesn't go in. So after 20 minutes of really physical basketball, the Red Warriors hold on to a 1-point margin. 37-36. They are 1 win away from going into the finals, and standing in their way are the Ateneo Blue Eagles, who are on a 5-game winning streak going into the Final Four. Welcome back to our ongoing coverage of the UAAP Final Four. The Red Warriors are on top by 1 over Ateneo, 37-36, and this game has been so close. We have had 9 deadlocks going up to this point. UE on top by 1.
And we expect more deadlocks to be registered in the second half. Just to show you guys how close this ball game is, stats would show that the slight advantage that UE, that we pictured on top of our coverage, are still there. Field goal shooting, rebounds, and steals on the side of UE. Slight advantage on the way Ateneo has converted those passes into points, 10-8 in terms of the assist department.
Of course, UE needing just 1 win to join LaSalle in the best of 3 finals. So far, Paul Artadi, he's playing a splendid game with 10 points and 3 steals. While for Ateneo, Rich Alvarez leading the way with 8, Fonacier with 7, and Villanueva with 6.
Well, partner, there's no James Yap in the scoring leaders of UE. That's a big question mark for UE. You're gonna think, will he explode in the second half, or will UE be in good company even with James Yap at the background and giving it to Artadi and Tubid for the scoring honor for UE?
Okay, friends, we'll be back here at the Big Dome to bring you the second half of play between the UE Red Warriors and the Ateneo Blue Eagles after this short break.
Looking so relaxed watching this game, anticipating that it could be either UE or Ateneo that they'll be facing in the finals.
So the third quarter is underway. Ateneo starting off with Gia, Alvarez, Kimpo, Villanueva, and Fonacier. Gia over to Villanueva. Villanueva, baseline, tough shot there, short. And once again, the Warriors really successful in boxing out Ateneo near the basket. Let's look at Bianca Montenegro, 20 years old, studying at the Ateneo, taking up AV Psychology. She is our Camisera campus girl of the game. Warriors begin the second half with Ronald Tubid, J.R. Estrada, Nino Canaleta, James Yap, and Paul Artadi. Yap, nowhere to go. Ball is tapped out. It will stay with UE.
8 seconds to shoot for the Ateneans, for the Red Warriors rather.
Warriors won both games against Ateneo in the elimination round. Here's J.R. Estrada with a fall away. Fonacier gets the rebound. Let's go to Pati Laurel with this courtside update.
Yes, Coach Banal wants Ateneo Blue Eagles to be more passionate. He told them that they have to hustle and dive for the balls. Also, they have to swing the ball more often and lessen their dribbles. Also, they have to work on their defense more quickly. Back to you guys.
Well, Villanueva just made it a good play, but you're right about the report of Pati. You have to be passionate about it. Seemingly the intensity is on the side of the UE Red Warriors. If they're diving for the ball, the stats would show that hustle play is on the side of the UE Red Warriors, not on the side of the Blue Eagles.
Yeah, Ateneo is having a tough time checking Paul Artadi. That's the third foul of Epo Kimpo.
Well, he holds the key, I think, for UE. That's why UE is still in good company. Even though Yap is not shooting well, it's because Paul Artadi is controlling the tempo of UE's game both offensively and defensively.
Still over 8 minutes to go. Great spin by Yap. Just confused Chia off the baseline inbound.
Good inbound play there for James Yap to get him going early here. So UE gets the lead back on 39-38.
Fonacier over to Rich Alvarez. Alvarez with a drive. Over to Chia. No layup. Bothered by the defense of Canaleta. Chia with a loose ball. And he gets the reverse.
Again, partner, hard work paying off. But he'll be called for a delay of game.
Slapped that ball out.
Chia has made a number of Ateneans forget about Membrera for a while. The way he is working, though he doesn't have the range of Magnum, but he certainly gets by it through hard work.
He has 8 points and 5 hard-earned rebounds.
Oh yes, plus the defense of James Yap. That's a big one.
Warriors down by 1 as we approach the 8-minute mark of the third period. Artadi's double team over to Tubid on the left side. 11 on the shot clock. Tubid against Fonacier. 8 on the shot clock. Tubid still has the leather. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Alminario for the fall away. And Tubid trying to go for the putback is called for an over the back.
Yes, partner, no. He wasn't in a position and he leaned on Larry Fonacier. Called for his second foul is Ronald Tubid. But he just gives them that leverage, partner. I think the athleticism of Tubid, Alminario, Estrada, they just climb over your back, try to hit it while when Umiping replaces Ronald Tubid. I'm sure he's going to be back on the floor for UE after 4 or 5 minutes in the quarter.
There's no question that UE is the more athletic team. Chia. Over to Fonacier. Posting up Ola Nomipi. There's a tap. Loose ball picked up by Alvarez. 7 on the shot clock. Alvarez. That's an offensive foul.
That's on Rico Villanueva. Difficult situation, partner. Third foul on Rico Villanueva. He's gonna think now about the situation. 7:35 remaining. This is a different situation for Rico Villanueva.
Let's watch it. There's Villanueva. He will flash. And Alminario was waiting for the contact.
Yes, and that was called. And look now. He is replaced by Coach Joel Banal. Tadeo replaces Villanueva. That ruins the rotation of Joel early here in the third period.
Not to mention, they are already in a tight battle for the rebounds in this ball game.
You know, that's going to put more pressure for them to be able to back out the UE Red Warriors and play the side.
Here's Kimpo. Over to Fonacier on the left side. Back to Kimpo. Kimpo fakes. Kimpo over to Alvarez. 12 on the shot clock. Alvarez for the pull-up. Wild. Chia can't get the rebound. Here's Estrada, and he's all alone.
Easy basket for UE Red Warriors.
Let's go to Vanessa on the UE bench.
Yes, the Warriors are playing with fervor against this equally intense Ateneo team. And Coach Boyd said that they must get this over and done with so that they could take on Osal. Coach also told them to focus on the small things and commit no useless fouls. And important for the Warriors to pace themselves and not work with agitations because this will put a hamper on their game. Back to Nico and Randy.
Thank you, Vanessa. Tadeo now with 4 points. Back to a 1-point lead for Ateneo. Here's Artadi with a drive. He stops. He goes to Omipi. Omipi over to Alminario. Alminario banging into Chia, and that's an offensive foul.
You know, nowhere to go when that pass was given to Alminaro. Third foul on Alminaro. That's the same situation of Rico Villanueva. And Moises Samar looks into his bench and calls on Arnold Booker. He was already tight here for Umipi. He's not playing very well, and Alminario was just forcing the situation, banging into Jack Chia for that foul. And Tadeo rolls over him.
Arnold Booker is back in the ball game. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third period. Kimpo, he needs help. He goes to Tadeo against James Yap. Tadeo, posting up Yap. Bungles the ball, recovers, and he loses it. But it will stay. It will stay with the white shirt.
So, you know, partner, the pressure is being felt here by Ateneo. The way they're handling it, their defense, the defense of UE. 6 seconds to shoot here for the Ateneans.
Fonacier to Alvarez. Alvarez just powers his way up, loses the ball. Tadeo is blocked, and it will stay with Ateneo, but only a second remaining on the shot clock.
Relentless defense of the Red Warriors.
Watch this. There's one block. And there's another block brought to you by Rexona. It won't let you down. Catch, shoot, it's short. Shot clock violation, fantastic defense by UE.
Say that again. A stop made by the Red Warriors. They're looking to grab the lead. Right now, it's Ateneo who's got the lead at 42-41.
You know, you get that feeling that these two teams, they're just waiting to bust out. Booker with a turnaround. And Kimpo trying to chase the ball, and he throws it to Artadi. Last touch on UE.
You know, that's going to build some confidence on the part of Kimpo. Able to put one over Artadi, who's just dominating him, but he gets replaced by LA Tenorio here in the third. So Ateneo still holding on to that 1-point lead, and they have possession.
Under 6 minutes to play in the third. Tenorio stepping on the gas, going all the way.
When nobody's looking, Tenorio's going to do that for you.
5 points for Tenorio. Here's Olano Mipig, quickly answering back for the Red Warriors.
You know, you gotta keep your poise and attention. And Ateneo just lost that ball on that inbound play. Alvarez and Fonacier, they gotta communicate, partner. It's not time for them to bog down for the Blue Eagles, and UE will just capitalize on this situation. A change of personnel. Tubid comes back for UE. Gonzales comes back for the Blue Eagles to replace Larry.
Warriors down by 1. Artadi has the leather against Tenorio. Artadi on the move, and the scoop shot goes in.
You know, Tadeo wasn't serious enough to block the pass of Artadi that made him allowed to take that shot, and UE has a 1-point lead over Ateneo.
They go inside to Alvarez. Over to Tenorio. Tenorio, step back three. No, air ball. Here's Tubid. Touch pass for Arnold. Booker all the way, and it gets the layup.
Oh boy! Warriors 3-point lead, and this is a luxury in this ball game to have a 3-point lead.
Under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Alvarez hits the deck. Here's Tenorio. Over to Gonzales against Artadi. That's a mismatch. Tubid getting ready to double team. There's a flop by Artadi. There's a foul and the basket counts.
And oh, that's going to be a technical on Artadi. You got to use your head. You can't go on in the trash talk between Wesley Gonzales and Artadi. Artadi blinked.
You know, the trick in trash talking is you just talk. You just talk. Don't respond with anything physical.
Yes, in that case, no, that's number 4 on Artadi. That's the big one. He commits a foul. He commits a technical. That's 2 fouls immediately on you in one instance. Look at his play partner. There's the flop from Artadi, freeing up
There's the
Wesley
foul.
Gonzales. Yes. And then go and continue with this, and then he points, and oh boy, here's the trash talk, and Artadi and that was caught. Artadi gave him the elbow.
Okay, we'll need this timeout to sort things out. 4:22 to go in the third. UE on top by 1.
Back to the technical foul committed by Paul Artadi. He sits down because he's got 4 fouls. And Wesley Gonzales converts the free throw. It's 47 all.
Father Tito Kaluag looking on from the Society of Jesus.
Technical free throw for Wesley
Larry
Gonzales.
Fonacier on the bench. So far, Fonacier with 7 points.
You know, that's the gravity of the foul committed by Paul Artadi. 2 free throws given to Wesley Gonzales plus possession. Ateneo has a 1-point lead.
And more importantly, Tenorio and Kimpo have struggled trying to guard Paul Artadi in this ball game.
And now with Artadi having to sit most of the second half, maybe he'll come in 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. It's gonna be, could be a different ball game altogether.
Gonzales to Tenorio. Tenorio to Alvarez. Alvarez trying to go baseline. He spins and he does not score. Another rebound for J.R. Estrada. Here's Paulo Obalde and the Red Warriors. 1-point lead for Ateneo. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. Here's Olano Miping.
Oh my goodness!
What a shot!
Woohoo! You know, he was in midair. His sight never lose that ring. He was just scooting in. He was focused. He was just so focused, partner. Up in the air. He hasn't lost sight of that ring. Look at him.
There's the foul.
And ooh!
Scoop shot there from Globe Handyphone, making great things possible. And Olano Miping realizing that Artadi may miss majority of the second half is rising to the challenge for UE.
You know, all I'm weeping. We stand united and strong for the UE Red Warriors.
Olano Miping playing in his second year. And he completes the three-point play.
And UE gets back the lead, 50-48.
Tenorio to Gonzales. Inside to Alvarez. Back to Gonzales. He won't take the three. Operating on the right side. There's a cut by Andrew Cruz. He fakes. He fires. He's blocked. And the loose ball goes out. It will go to UE.
Tough luck there, partner. Only Sonny Tadeo contesting the ball. He was called for the out-of-bounds play. Ball going back to the Red Warriors.
Let's go to Patty Laurel from the Ateneo bench.
Yes, Coach Joel Banal wants the boys to be alert and extra aware. They should never leave their men open. Also, they have to continue to work on their rebounds and box out on court. Back to you, Miko and Randy.
Oh, another miss by James Yap. And it's a loose ball foul against Rich Alvarez. Or, correction, it's on
Foul number 10 on Tubid.
Tubid,
It's on
partner.
Tubid. Number 3 on Tubid.
Rapshia
And
for-
now, the Warriors are in the penalty.
That's going to mean 2 free throws for Rich Alvarez.
Paulo Obalde for Ronald Tubid.
Well, Tubid sits down. Hubalde comes back for the Red Warriors.
Obalde had a good first half. Scored 4 points in the first quarter.
Rico Villanueva sitting on the bench for Ateneo with 3 personal fouls. You know, Alvarez really have to take on the cudgel to take a look at Andrew Cruz of Ateneo.
9 points so far for Rich Alvarez.
This game is just not going away, partner. The difference has always been 2-3 points between the two schools. Right now, it's a 1-point ball game in favor of the UE Red Warriors, 50-49.
Oh, James Yap for three. Too strong. Tenorio with a rebound. Over to Jack Chia. Reverse.
Oh! You know, Yap was waiting for him, but he used the goal to be able to shield his shot for the fantastic reverse shot.
1 point lead for the Ateneans. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Here's RJ Masbang. Loses the ball. And what's the call?
That's going to be an offensive foul on RJ Masbang. UE not executing its play. Number 3 on RJ Masbang.
And that will lead to another pair of free throws for Ateneo. Here's that pass. Tenorio and Jack Chia going under James Yap. Brought to you by Globe Handyphone, making great things possible. Here's Gonzales. Blue Eagles up by a single point. Tenorio to Chia. 12 on the shot clock. There's a cut by Gonzales. They go to Tenorio on the left side. Over to Chia. Chia with a drive. Going all the way. High off the glass. No go. Yap getting the ball with one hand.
Big bomb partner there for James Yap.
Here's Ubalde out to Omiping. Oh, steal there by Chia. And he wisely holds on to the basketball. Tenorio to Chia on the right side. Sunny Tadeo over to Tenorio. Tenorio over to Gonzales. Gonzales for three!
Right on the money for Ateneo.
9 points for Wesley Gonzales. And now Ateneo opening up a 4-point lead. Under 2 minutes to play. Booker setting up the offense. He goes all the way. He scoops it in. Alvarez gets the rebound.
UE going one-on-one, not executing the plays, not calling the plays.
Tenorio to Ateneo. Oh, there's a double technical foul on Alvarez and Booker. You know, Alvarez normally is a cool customer. But, you know, he's claiming that Booker...
He tripped him.
Remember, Booker already got
A reprimand.
suspended by UE for 1 game.
That's partner, and they're at.
So the basket counts for Leo.
Problem for Ateneo. The value of Alvarez is certainly much more than that of Booker. So that's a technical foul. That's going to be a personal foul against Alvarez and Booker. So how many fouls on partner for Alvarez? Got 3.
Booker and Alvarez, that will be Booker's third personal foul, and that will be the second personal foul of Rich Alvarez.
Well, Alvarez is taken out by Coach Joel Banal. Fonacier comes back for Ateneo.
Warriors down by 6. Time running out in the third. Here's J.R. Estrada on the move. His drop pass goes out. It will go to the white shirts.
You know, several unproductive sequences now for the UE Red Warriors. So Ateneo was able to reach a 6-point lead.
Here's a 3-pointer earlier by Wesley Gonzales, brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Blue Eagles up by 6. Tadeo to Andrew Cruz, top of the key. Cruz over to Gonzales. 6 on the shot clock. Gonzales to Tenorio. 4 on the shot clock. 3 on the shot clock. Tenorio for 3.
Oh! What a bust out here for Ateneo. The lead is 9 points for the Blue Eagles.
With under a minute to play in the third. Ubalde in the paint. Tubid against Fonacier. Tubid for 3. That could have been big. Tenorio with the rebound. Over to Fonacier. Fonacier behind the back. Fonacier all the way. Oh, what a run! What a run by the Blue Eagles here in the closing seconds of the third. Warriors down by 11. And there's a foul given up near the basket.
Well, that's going to mean 2 free throws. If it's on Wesley Gonzales, that's number 3 on Wesley. What a deafening run here by the Blue Eagles.
You know, we already mentioned a few minutes back that the two teams, they were going toe-to-toe, and you could just sense that one team was eager, was aching to bust out. And right now, LA Tenorio hitting this three-pointer brought to you by Lipton Iced Tea, the official iced tea of the UAAP, are up by 11. But Olan Omiping and the Warriors will, of course, plug away at that lead. Omiping hits his first free throw.
But this is a big buffer, considering that this game was played so close. Good 95%.
2 for 2 for Olan Omiping. He has 6 points or 7 points coming off the bench. Here's Sunny Tadeo. Oh, that's an air ball. That's an air ball. Estrada to Hubalde. Hubalde trying to go all the way. Here's Tubid. No time remaining. That basket won't count. The basket won't count. So what a bust out by the Blue Eagles in the last 2 minutes of the third period. After a seesaw game, the Blue Eagles, who need to beat the Red Warriors twice, go on a scoring run here in the third period. LA Tenorio and the rest of the Ateneans, they want to play on Sunday for the rubber match. We'll give you the fourth and final quarter after this short break. We're about to begin the fourth period of this slugfest between Ateneo and UE. UE with a twice-to-beat advantage, having defeated Ateneo twice in the elimination round, and of course having the better record between the two schools.
You're getting tongue-tied, Bart.
I'm just concentrating on the game.
Okay.
I'm concentrating on this game right now. Eagles on top by 9 as we begin the final quarter. Could this be the final quarter of Ateneo in season 65? Or will we have another game on Sunday? Warriors begin the fourth with Omiping, Tubid, Alminario, Estrada, and Yap to 1 on the shot clock. It's a shot clock violation against UE.
Bad start there for the UE Red Warriors. They've made it. Ateneo's made a difference here in the second half. They've challenged every shot.
Well, you saw the graphic. Ateneo outscoring UE by 10 points.
No, that
in
is
the third
big.
period.
That is big. That's why they have a 9-point lead to begin the fourth period, and they made an important first stop to set the tempo.
Here's Alvarez to Gonzales, sidestep, and the layup won't go. By the way, Villanueva is back in the ball game.
He's got 3 personal fouls.
Tubid playing in his last year for UE. He wants to leave with at least a stint in the championship series, and that's a pushing foul against Wesley Gonzales. That's his third.
Still, no bust out yet for James Yap. Ateneo has covered James Yap. They know that he holds the key. Remember, Ottawa Carvey said when you limit Yap to about 15 points, those are the numbers that has settled UE to a loss. Artadi comes back with 4 personal fouls to replace Ronald Tubid. Now you better check his temper in this game. Now he's got to carry UE. I think that was crucial partner when he had that technical foul. All of a sudden, the fluidity in UE's offense was gone with Artadi on the bench for Coach Boise Samar.
We're in the first minute of action in the fourth quarter. There's a steal by Fonacier over to LA Tenorio.
And he looked at Canaleta. Come and chase me, boy. Ateneo has an 11-point lead.
10 points for Tenorio, who has missed Ateneo's last 5 games. Rich Alvarez will be tagged with his third personal foul.
That's number 3 on Rich Alvarez. A question for UE. Can they come back?
Fonacier finding Tenorio. Tenorio too fast for Nino Canaleta, getting the reverse. Brought to you by Globe Antiphone, making great things possible.
So Gonzales sits down. Chia comes back. And the strength of Ateneo hasn't changed with the substitution patterns of Coach Joel Banal.
Villanueva hits the deck. Here's Paul Artadi. Artadi over to Omiping. And now to James Yap against Chia. Yap going left. Here's Omiping for 3!
Whoa! And he just puts the gallery on their toes for the UE Red Warriors.
10 points for Olan Omiping, keeping the Warriors within striking distance. Here's Villanueva. Power move. Blocking foul against Alminario. That's number 4.
Tough task there for Alminario. Single coverage, number 4 on Alminario. That would send Villanueva to the free throw line.
James Yap shadowed that time. Here's Olan Omiping for the open 3, brought to you by Lipton. the official iced tea of the UAAP.
And guess who's coming to the scorer's table? Butel.
Philip Butel, because Alminari is saddled with 4 fouls. Oh, here's Villanueva for the slam!
He joins the party of Ateneo.
Villanueva now with 10 points. 10-point lead for Ateneo. Let's go to Patty on the Ateneo bench.
Yes, Coach Banal is definitely happy with the performance of the Ateneo Blue Eagles. However, he wants them to be more aggressive offensively and defensively. He told them to be intense in playing their man-to-man defense and to continue to stretch the lead a notch higher. Back to you guys.
Well, he's gonna report that, Villanueva will sit down on the bench.
Here's that slam earlier by Villanueva all alone, brought to you by Globe Handyfoot, making great things possible. The bad news is, after the slam, Villanueva committed his 4th personal foul, forcing Joel Banal to bring him back to the bench and bring Sonny Tadeo back in the game.
Ateneo has not felt the absence of Villanueva on the floor, at least in this ball game. Ateneo has made a run with Villanueva sitting on the bench. Coach Boise Summer's problem guessing who's going to be the first option, because that's taken out every time Villanueva sits on the bench.
Canaleta has 3 markers in this ball game. It's a twin tower combination for Boise Samar with Canaleta and Butel.
Oh yes, but that's going to be a slow down type of offense for the Red Warriors with that combination on the floor.
There's a whistle near the basket.
Is it on Butel? Foul off the ball. Oh yes, it's on Philip Butel. That's number 1 on Philip Butel. Team foul situation. UWI's got 2. Ateneo has 3.
Let's go to Vanessa on the UE bench.
A couple of things from Coach Boyhe to his Warriors. He reminded them that their play is on a fast-paced game, and the Warriors must play fast because he wants to see that here in the 4th quarter. They must not succumb to the pressure and pay no heed to the heckling, because ultimately this boils down to a mind game. Back to Miko and Randy.
Oh yeah, Jack Chia already with 12 points. Now it's an 11-point lead. Here's Artadi. Oh, they left him wide open. But he missed. Here's Canaleta. He can't get the putback. Wild putback there from Nino Canaleta.
He was unable to stabilize his shot before going up.
So the Blue Eagles tie their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Fonacier. Lost the ball. There's a steal by Omiping. Here's Artadi. He can't get the pass. Saves the ball. He saves the ball. And he scoops it in.
Hey, what a job there by Paul Artadi. We thought that he's going to lose it, but he was able to convert it. Ateneo was just looking at him. 67-58.
Well, the Blue Eagles were waiting for a call, and they stopped defending that time, but they still lead the ball game by 9. Under 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Tenorio 4-3, that's short. Tadeo fighting for that basketball with RJ Maspang.
A good job done here by Tadeo. He is challenging possession. Tenorio sits down, well-deserved rest for him. Kiko comes back. Gonzales replaces Chia. All of a sudden, if you look at the rotation of Coach Joel Banal, it's at least 9-man deep for Ateneo.
Well, this is really what he did in the last 5 games, keeping legs fresh for Ateneo.
And it's that strength being maintained by Coach Joel Banal. 40 minutes.
There's the jump, and Alvarez gets the basketball. Drop step. No! Oh, nice move there, but he could not convert. Here's Artadi. Oh, the pass is too strong for Omiping. The pass was too strong for Omiping.
Strong and high. So Ateneo still holds that lead, 67-58.
And they set up the half-court offense. Here's Gonzales against James Yap. Gonzales, fall away. 50 shot there. Tadeo with the offensive rebound. He goes to Rich Alvarez. He won't take the 3. They have a new shot clock. Alvarez against Canaleta. Over to Gonzales. Gonzales, he drives. There's a foul. Basket won't count.
You know what's so impressive? The way Ateneo is playing their offense is they showed a lot of patience in moving that ball. Second foul committed by James Yap. He is really struggling, partner. He is struggling.
Yap has scored only 4 points, and they're all on layups.
Really big vacuum that has to be filled up now by the UE Red Warriors. Yap sits down. Tubid comes in for the Red Warriors.
Under 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Here's Fonacier for 3. Tubid goes to the deck. But the Blue Eagles save the ball. They keep the ball.
Well, they have this luxury of trying to milk it out because they have the advantage.
Oh, another steal by Artadi, being chased by two Blue Eagles. And that's an intentional foul on Sonny Tadeo and Bon Artadi.
Oh, what was that?
We don't need this right now. We do not need this right now.
Hey, partner, we saw that.
It
We
was
saw that.
It was a hard foul given up by Sonny Tadeo. Artadi converts.
Yes, look at this, partner. Look at this. Artadi will drive hard. Tadeo will chase him down. And there's the foul, the hard foul. And then watch Paul Artadi here, partner. If we could go on, continue. He will approach Sonny Tadeo. He will approach, partner. That's the end of it.
And
I saw the tap. It wasn't just a slight tap given by Paul Artadi on Sonny Tadeo.
because normally players do that. They tap each other in the head to say, oh, come on, let's play the game. But
Look at this, partner. I don't want to pass judgment. But, and that, well, see for yourself, partner. I don't want to.
it's been a physical game between these two teams. Without a doubt, that was a hard foul given up by Sonny Tadeo. The question is, was that tap by Artadi, more than
Tolerable in the sense that it was a compliment, or Tadeo felt it was a hard knock. It was a hard knock.
And Artadi was able to dodge a bullet because he was already called for a technical
Yes.
foul back in the first half. If he was called for a technical foul,
he's out.
he would have been booted out. So a big break here for UE. They keep their point guard. And Artadi completes the three-point play.
Hey, is he looking out for some points on his head? I don't think so. But the big one here is they have possession because it was a sportsmanlike foul called against Sonny Tadeo.
And this could swing the momentum on the side of the UE Red Warriors. Artadi against Kimpo. Artadi to Omiping. He goes to Tubid. Tubid fires and he scores!
UE feeling the momentum. Banal wants some time, but they couldn't call it.
The Blue Eagles, can they handle the pressure? Alvarez almost loses the ball. Here's Kimpo. Lots of time on the shot clock for Ateneo. They're on top by just 4. With the Warriors back the door. Alvarez is fouled, taking the 3.
Oh, that's a big 3. 3 free throws awaiting on that foul of J.R. Estrada for Rich Alvarez.
Only the second foul against Estrada and the 14th foul against the Red Warriors. The Blue Eagles call a timeout. Their 4-point lead is in danger with UE on the attack. We'll be back. The timeout was brought to you by Globe Haniphone, making great things possible. Our score, 67-63. 4-point lead for UE. Ateneo University President, Father Ben Nebres, one of the many spectators in a jam-packed Araneta Coliseum. The billion-dollar question is, will we have another game on Sunday or will UE go straight to the finals against Lasal?
Alvarez made the first free throw. He's got 3 free throws here, 2 more, 68-63. Now that lead of Ateneo, will it be enough buffer for them? They have to hold up. UE's charge. Andrew Cruz still on the bench. It's LA Tenorio who's getting ready to come in to replace Ebo Kimpo for Ateneo.
So it's a 7-point lead for Ateneo. Tubid once again. This time it's short. Artadi picks up the loose ball. He gets blocked by Gonzales.
Hey, not in his garden. Gonzales continuing to taunt Paul Artadi.
Watch this. Artadi, let me go for that scoop shot again. And Wesley says, not this time. Brought to you by Rexona. It won't let you down. The loose ball goes out. It will go to Ateneo.
I think it's the clamping down of the defense of Ateneo on UE's offense. Finding out the handoff. Now Yap is fielded in. Coach Boise Samar looking for that explosion from James Yap at this point. 4-32. Ateneo has a 7-point advantage.
You know, all it will take for Yap to start getting hot is for him to make one three-pointer. That's it.
And so far he has not registered a single one. All layups.
4 points. Eagles in the backcourt. Just circling around the UE defense. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Alvarez on the left side. Waiting for people to move. Here's Sonny Tadeo. Tadeo, he needs it. Oh, bad pass.
He was pressured. He was pressured.
Oh, ball will stay with the Blue Eagles. Ball was deflected out.
That's a break. That's a break for Ateneo, partner. That is a break.
And Sonny Tadeo goes back to the bench, and Villanueva, saddled with 4 personal fouls, is back in the ball game. 4 minutes 11 seconds to go in the fourth. Here's Alvarez, back to Fonacier. Fonacier, no whistle blown. And Gonzales picks up the loose ball foul. That will be number 4.
Oh, that's tough for Wesley Gonzales. Ateneo not yet in the penalty. With the next foul of Ateneo, that's going to mean 2 free throws. Chia comes in because Yap is on the floor for the UE Red Warriors. This is the matchup going Ateneo's way so far. Chia has put the cuffs on James Yap, while at the same time outscoring James Yap in the ball game.
Here's Ronald Tubid. You know, Tubid was a rookie when UE last made the Final Four in 1998, and they had players like Ruel Buenaventura and Aldwin Manubag. Arnold Booker cooling his heels on the bench. Ronald Tubid makes it a 5-point game. Tenorio needs help in the backcourt. Here's Chia being bothered by Tubid. Chia traveling. Good call by referee Pascual. That's a good call.
The emergency pass wasn't available. He was sandwiched. Big guy and small guy chasing Chia. Chance for UE now to cut down on this 5-point lead.
Watch the feet.
There it is.
There, it moved. It's a traveling. Good call. Back to action on the hard court. Here's Artadi on the right side. Artadi going left. Artadi going to Omiping. Omiping going to Tubid. Tubid on the move. Back to JR Estrada.
Yeah! Hey, UE is back in business on that shot. Just a 3-point ball game now.
Here's Enrico. He has 4 fouls. He throws it to Fonacier. Fonacier. He fires the 3. It's short. Yap with a rebound. The Warriors are banging on the door. They're down by 3. Here's Artadi. No. But Estrada gets the rebound, and there's a foul.
You know, partner, offensive board. The big men, particularly Estrada and Alminario of UE. 2 free throws because penalty situation against Ateneo. For a while, there was a 4 shot taken by Artadi. Didn't use the board. But again, Estrada. How many was partner for Estrada?
You know, he has 9 monster rebounds in this ball game.
And he is keeping UE as close as possible. And he converts. The lead is down to 2, Migo.
Time remaining in the ball game, 3 minutes, 13 seconds. The Warriors need to win. They need just 1 win to join De La Salle in the UAAP finals. And JR Estrada makes it a 1-point ball game. The Blue Eagles, they're on the ropes. Here's a late Tenorio away. LA Tenorio with 12 points coming off the bench.
A different look really with Tenorio on the floor for Ateneo.
Yup. No foul called there. Tenorio chases the loose ball, and he goes to reach Alvarez. There's a foul. Alvarez will go to the stripe.
You know, I think there's some hard fouls given in that last play.
Like we said, it has been a physical game. 4th foul given up. by Ronald Tubid. No whistle blown there, and Tenorio picks up the loose ball. He fakes the layup, he goes to Alvarez. There's the foul on Tubid, and Alvarez will take 2.
2:47. Booker comes back for UE to replace Ronald Tubid. I felt, he was getting a little out of focus lately. Alvarez converts, so it's a 4-point lead for Ateneo.
2 for 2 for Rich Alvarez. He has been really steady from the line, and he keeps the Warriors at bay, 74-69. Time down to 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Artadi. The basket won't count.
Well, he has got to do it at the free throw line because of the penalty situation. That's number 5 on.
That's 5 on Enrico. Okay, it's on LA Tenorio. His first. So Villanueva gets to stay in the game. Villanueva already with 4 personal fouls.
Well, I saw Rico putting both hands behind his back saying, am I the culprit? But it's LA Tenorio. Now Artadi. Free throws. 2:38 remaining. UE's down by 5 points.
Oh, Artadi missing the first free throw. You know, he has really done the hard work as Tubid sits on the bench with 4 fouls. Artadi with 17 points in the ball game. Make that. Oh, he misses both. But he gets the steal. He steps on the line.
Tough luck there for the UE Red Warriors. But they have to make a stop. 2:35 remaining. Just a 5-point ball game in favor of Ateneo.
The Blue Eagles want to force a rubber match on Sunday. Tenorio. There's a foul. There's a foul.
And that's it. That's it, partner, for Artadi. That's number 5 on Paul Artadi. That is a big blow. I don't think anybody in the UE Red Warrior camp can really run the offense as smoothly as Paul Artadi.
Artadi leaves the game with 17 points and at least 3 steals. We have a timeout, 2:28 to go in the ball game. Blue Eagles up by 5. That timeout was brought to you by Globe Handyphone, making things possible. LA Tenorio coming back after missing 5 games with a fractured right hand. Look at the numbers. Artadi has already fouled out with 17 points.
And that's a big thing. Tenorio is still on the floor for Ateneo. No more Paul Artadi. That's going to be permanent, at least for this ball game, for Paul Artadi. And Tenorio looking to improve on his numbers and the lead of the Blue Eagles.
Are you sure this guy had a fractured hand? He missed 5 games, and look at him. He comes back and scores 13 points.
It's like he never left the game at all. Well, he was kept in the freezer, correct, And I felt, when he was brought in uniform by Coach Joel Banal in that game against Lasal, it made him feel the game without playing on the floor.
Now, the Warriors, they still have time to bounce back in this ball game. They are just down by 7 points. Arnold Booker looking for James Yap, now guarded by Rich Alvarez. James Yap over to Booker. Booker against Tenorio. Booker with a drive. And there's a foul. There's a foul given up on that drive by Arnold Booker.
2 free throws there for Arnold Booker.
Both teams are in the penalty at this point. Second foul against Tenorio. And Arnold Booker throws to the stripe.
Well, this is the right idea for UE. They gotta earn it from the stripe. They gotta take it strong to the hoop, because a foul would mean going to the free throw line. 2:11 remaining, 7-point lead. Time certainly not on the side of the UE Red Warriors, but still a long way to go. What a game here played by Jack Chia for Ateneo. While Booker, he has to fill in the big shoes of Paul Artadi for the Red Warriors. Artadi out and fouled, and Booker converts 2 free throws for UE.
So 6 points for Booker, making it a 5-point ball game. Anything can still happen. LA Tenorio misses the layup. Villanueva can't get the rebound. The Warriors are on the run. They're down by 5. And Booker goes all the way.
Booker! 4 points for him, and the lead is down to 3.
Rich Alvarez bringing down that ball. Rich Alvarez going all the way. Blocking foul against James Yap.
2 free throws for Alvarez. James Yap
We should look at this again. Let's see if it's a blocking foul or if it's an offensive foul.
There's James Yap and close call, partner.
Well, you could either say that, one, he established position, or two,
He moved.
leaned in.
Looking at it, looked like there was going to be a slight flop on the side of James Yap. That's why the referees probably saw that move and gave the foul in favor of Alvarez for the free throws. The lead is up to 4, a minute and 49.
Alvarez now with 15 points in the ball game. Make that. Oh, he misses the second. So it's just a 4-point game with under 2 minutes to play. In this contest, James Yap for 3. Gonzales gets a crucial rebound. And Arnold Booker gives up the foul in the backcourt.
Yes, that's going to be 2 free throws. 77-73, fourth foul on Arnold Booker. Now the free throws come in. Alvarez missed 1 of 2 free throws. Gonzales will be tested. They need the numbers here from the free throw line.
Wesley Gonzales playing in his 4th year. He is a 69% free throw shooter. And he makes the first.
That's a more comfortable 5-point lead for Ateneo. Both teams in the penalty.
Gonzales now with 10 points.
There's so many people in double figures for Ateneo. Gonzales is one of them. Chia,
And
Tenorio, and
Villanueva.
Villanueva as well.
So 1:37 to go in the ball game. Warriors down by 6. They can wipe out that deficit with a pair of 3-pointers. Still looking for James Yap. There's a loose ball. Gonzales dives for it, and he's called for traveling.
But still, the pressure was there on the part of Wesley Gonzales. Booker was talking to Tubid. You gotta make yourself available. It could be a pass for you as I'm being pressed. But UA's gotta score here. They cannot allow Ateneo to put that defensive stop on them. A minute and 26, down by 5.
Here's Booker. Has engineered a rally here in the last 2 minutes. Here's Omiping against Tenorio. Now to JR Estrada. Estrada blocked. That's the 5th foul of Villanueva.
Yes, he sits down. Rico Villanueva. Tough day at the office for Rico.
Villanueva steps out with 10 points and 2 rebounds.
Well, Estrada's really played consistently for the UE Red Warriors. Not outstanding, but very consistent in terms of points and rebounds. Tadeo has played quality minutes for Coach Joel Banal, replacing the fouled out Rico Villanueva. Now, Estrada, he has to put in these 2 free throws to put pressure on Ateneo. A minute and 17.
He is not a good free throw shooter at 52%.
Right about it. Right on the butt. And Estrada muffing his first free throw.
But Estrada has done a tremendous job getting the rebounds with 9 rebounds for UE. But he needs to sink this free throw to keep within striking distance of Ateneo. And he misses both. Big misses there by Estrada. And now time is on the side of the Blue Eagles. Oh, there's a swipe. There's a swipe. Estrada goes to Tubid. Tubid with the layup. Oh! He blows the layup. And that's a foul given up by James Yap. What a tough break for UE.
Could have been 3 down, 4 down, but he missed it. Foul committed. Tenorio can extend the lead further.
What a tough break for the Red Warriors.
Look at it.
They had the layup. Tubid was all alone.
In the midst of a dunk and a layup, rolled out. And smart play there for Ateneo, tapping the ball out to Tenorio.
And here's LA Tenorio. Missed the last 5 games, but he's not playing like so.
Nope.
Oh, he missed the first free throw. We still have a ball game, a minute and 3 to go. You never can tell with all the 3-point bombers in this UE lineup. You can never tell.
In the second round, it went into overtime, and Ateneo felt that game was really in the bag for them.
Tenorio with 15 points in his first game coming back from the hand injury. And now it's a 7-point lead. Can the Warriors bounce back? Hand off. Estrada is blocked by Gonzales. Tadeo to Alvarez. Time running out on the Red Warriors. It seems like we're going to have a rubber match on Sunday. Fonacier, Tenorio. Lots of time on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. We are going to have a rubber match on Sunday. Fonacier for 3. And Booker gets the rebound. Some extra motion there. Booker for Tubid. 22 seconds to go. Tubid scores. Well, 5-point lead. This is not safe. Alvarez over to Tenorio. Tenorio to Gonzales. And Omiping gives up the foul.
But I think the referees better watch it. I see some second motions here, Miko. You've seen a couple of them. 15 seconds remaining. Ateneo will stretch this to a rubber match on Sunday for the right to face the defending champions. So Gonzales is taken out in favor of Andrew Cruz. Gimpos reporting to replace Tenorio.
15 seconds to go. Can the Ateneans hold on and force a rubber match on Sunday? Tenorio's first free throw is good.
What a game here. Second half, certainly, partner, belonged to Ateneo.
16 points for Tenorio. It's as if he did not miss a single game in the second round.
What a big game for LA Tenorio. And he just finishes it off.
17 points for Tenorio. And now it's a 7-point lead for Ateneo. The Red Warriors only have 15 seconds to try and stage a miracle. To try and avoid the rubber match on Sunday. Here's Paulo Obalde. They'll need to make threes at this point. Estrada for 3. Yes! Yes! It's not over. They foul Rich Alvarez with 8.6 seconds to go.
It's just a 4-point
It's
ball
not
game
over.
now.
It is not over.
Now Alvarez, he has to make the free throws. Hey, people stop from moving to the exit. And Obalde fouling.
So UE calls the timeout. It's just a 4-point lead, and Rich Alvarez will be taking free throws when we return. That much time remaining in the ball game. Back here inside the big dome, Rich Alvarez. This could be the insurance baskets for Ateneo. The first is good. Rich Alvarez with 16 points in the ball game.
Quietly is able to put down the points for Ateneo.
And he makes the second. Only 8.6 seconds to go. Warriors down by 6. James Yap was really a non-factor in this ballgame, and that says it all for UE. We will have a rubber match on Sunday to decide who shall face LaSalle in the finals. Ateneo lives to fight another UAAP day, winning over UE 84-78. Coach Boise Zamar, they could have gone straight to the finals today, but the Blue Eagles had other plans.
That third quarter surge led by LA Tenorio and Larry Fonacier, it spelled the difference. Going into the fourth quarter, UE was busy with itself trying to come back from the deficit, the double-digit deficit, and they just ran out of space. The disqualification of Paul Artadi. Ateneo played with so many players in double figures. It somehow puts a question: how valuable is Rico Villanueva to Ateneo? Ateneo surviving without the first option at the low post, Rico Villanueva. But so many players have done it. But I just couldn't ignore, and we couldn't ignore LA Tenorio's comeback. Big game for him.
Jack Chia did a marvelous job guarding James Yap, limited to just 4 points. But LA Tenorio engineered that third quarter run. And remember, he's coming back after missing 5 games with a fractured hand.
Big game for LA Tenorio. Picture of the battle that Ateneo waged against
LaSalle barging into the finals for the 9th straight time after winning over USD 97-84, and then Ateneo forcing a rubber match on Sunday after LA Tenorio and the Blue Eagles won over UE 84-78. From all of us here at the Araneta Coliseum, good night. We'll see you on Saturday.